Corn School is brought to you by BASF and Pride Seeds.
Bernard Tobin here for the Corn School on RealAgriculture.com. Today we're coming to you from near Chatham, Ontario, and we're going to talk about precision agriculture and UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, also known as drones, and how farmers are using them on the farm, to produce higher yields, better management, and how they're using management zones. And to talk about that, I'm joined by Robyn DeBrouwer from the AGRIS Co-op. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thanks for having us. We're going to talk a little bit in this series about how we capture management zones using drones and UAVs, and then a little later we're going to go back and look at some of the images, and agronomist Dale Cowan is going to basically give us a prescription of what we can do. But let's start with you, Robyn. Let's talk a little bit about AGRIS and how you guys are using UAVs in your business these days. You're flying a lot.
Yes. Well, this is our drone that we have. It's an EV, and this is my third season flying it. Last year I think we've done about 6,000 acres, and we'll probably be at that amount this year or even more. When a farmer wants an image of their field, he'll put a request into the AGRIS branch, and from there they will send me a Google Earth KML file and to show me where to go. So I go to that field and just set up the drone and start flying it from there.
Awesome. Now tell me a little bit about the EV and how this works.
Well, this is the EV that we purchased from SenseFly. The wings do come off and put them on when we are ready to fly. In here we have the battery, so it's just battery operated. And this is where the GPS and everything is. And in here we have a camera that we hook up. So we have two cameras. We fly with an infrared camera and a color camera. And back here is the motor, and it's just run by one propeller. So when I get to the fields, I put up a flight plan on my computer, a predetermined flight plan, and I set the height and the overlap, and then from there we go, we make sure we have no trees in the way, no buildings or anything that it can hit. So then when we're ready to launch it, we shake it 3 times, and then we launch it. It will circle around us until it gets to the right height, which is about 600 feet. And then from there, it will just start going back and forth on the field to the way that I have my flight plan.
Yeah. Now you've got a 40-acre field here today. How long will it take to fly and cover that field?
A 40-acre field like this would probably take about 12 to 15 minutes, and we'll end up with about 125 images.
Right. Now, you get 125 images on the card in this.
Yes.
How do you make that into an image for, I guess, the basis of a management zone?
Well, when the EV lands, we connect the EV to our computer with a cord, and that will take the GPS file off of the EV. I will take the SD card from the camera and put that into my computer. And then from there we have a program that takes all the images and the GPS files and geotags each image.
Right. And
then from there we have another program that will put it together all into one.
Awesome. Now when those images come together, and we're going to look at some on the screen in a second, what do you see? I mean, obviously you've flown a lot of fields.
Yes.
You can see a lot of different things.
Yes. Well, we see the view from the top because it's more revealing than what you would see on the ground. So we have the color image and the infrared image. It will show you probably like the high areas, the low areas, where the most growth is, where it has some issues, that kind of thing.
Right. And then it's up to the agronomists to do their thing, right?
Yes. So when I'm done processing, I pass on the two images to the agronomist and to the sales manager from the branch, and then from there they decide what they're going to do. Awesome.
Hey, well, thank you very much today. What we're going to do is we're going to take some of your images, and we're going to hook up with, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to hook up with Dale Cowan at the AGRIS office, and we're going to look at them and see what we can learn and see what type of management prescriptions Dale comes up with for the farmer, and what it means from a yield and a management perspective. So we'll see you in this series in a couple of weeks at the AGRIS office in Chatham.